for empathy for citizens.
Veerydark man has more empathy than Peter Obi. He has not been, he's not a politician, but he was in Benue. Why does he have to wait until he becomes a president before he gets to Benue? Why will he wait until he becomes a president before he will demonstrate? Empathy is personal and it can be public. So him as a person, where
principal did not go there.
That's the president.
Why is it that your principal? Is there any reason why the president couldn't go to Yawata?
He said the roads were bad.
To Mokwa and commissioning bus
you said the road were bad.
When people have died in the same, when soldiers are being buried.
So one thing about leadership is you have so many things and you have to prioritize them.
Okay.
If the president were to be physically in Yelwata, would he have made the differences he was in Benue? You see, some of this rhetoric of Peter Obi and by extension the opposition is neither here nor there. It is because they lack basic things to talk about as far as governance is concerned.
Okay.
They go to talk, okay, because if he was not in Benue, they will say he didn't go to Benue.
Okay.
Now he went to Benue, why didn't he go to Yelwata? Okay. The shifting of goalposts is one of these elements you find in these internally displaced politicians. How many of them are gasping for power now? About 7 of them. Who among them has gone there? Why could England go to America and see the opposition what they would have done?
Okay.
Secondly, Peter Obi is talking about how did he even put it about like that the president was commissioning something instead of going to where people have died. If he understands the institution of the presidency, if he understands leadership, if he even knows the constitution of Nigeria, he knows that under Section 5, the president exercises that power by himself through the vice president, ministers, agency heads, and government of the federation. So anybody in this government that you see in any part of Nigeria where there is crisis, and I dare say the National Security Advisor has been going to all these places where there are crises.
That's true. Okay, in case you don't know who is talking, let me introduce him to you. That is Daniel Bu. Is the former spokesperson of Atiku Abubakar. When they were fighting for Atiku Abubakar, they believed that he was going to win so that all of them would get position for presidency. So as Atiku Abubakar lose the election, they know say they're not feel wait again for the next 4 years. Now it can't come to the Tinubu side. Now they give her appointment for there. So now he's now speaking on behalf of Tinubu. When he was speaking for Atiku, no insult. He no insult Tinubu. But now anywhere benefits is now where he eats. So he has to defend Tinubu and insult the opposition. Let's first and foremost focus on whether Peter Obi should even go to Yelwata at all. In this country, there's a budget for people like the NSA, people like the president to go for all this kind of movement. The country pays for it. How much is the budget for Peter Obi to go this waka? For Christ's sake, the movement he does it with his personal money. When Tinubu was in opposition, has he gone for all this kind of waka before? That's one. Secondly, on the 15th of April, Peter Obi was going to that same Benue to go and meet people that are internally displaced. The governor stopped him from coming because he wants to please the president. Peter Obi had to call off that schedule. Come now tell her live and direct, we cannot guarantee your security if you come here. No come. And now you are blaming him for not going to Yelwata. Somebody that the governor doesn't want him in the state. Thirdly, if you are the spokesperson of Tinubu, why not speak for Tinubu? Tell us about his achievement, why we should vote him. In your full interview, and not yet Tinubu Nemo, you are focusing on the opposition. Come like saying the opposition. Fourthly, we have Peter Obi is not the only opposition we have in this country. We have many people. We have Showore, we have Atiku. Why are all of you focusing on Peter Obi? Why? Because you know who actually won the last election. You know who is a threat for this next election. You know who Nigerians really want. So continue. And instead of focusing on your achievements, find Peter Obi to be insulting up and down. Well, it's not your fault, sir. It's not as if these people are daft. They are very intelligent too. The problem is that they have to defend APC. For you to defend APC, you must sound daft. As one of the most intelligent senior colleagues I've worked with, when he started to defend APC, I called him, my boss with this. Because I know how intelligent he is. But in order for you to defend APC, you must come down from your level of intelligence, stoop to the stupidity of the APC, so that you can all roll together in the mud. Anyway, keep calling Peter Obi's name. You're making him popular. Every publicity is publicity. Even people who don't know him before have started to know him. Those who know him before are now proud that we know him before. We will vote him again. Everybody pick up your voters card. We move.